99.7 DJX, the Ben Davis and Kelly K Show podcast. All you have to do is turn it up on demand.
All right, setting the bar. These are small examples of what not to do. Now, look, I really don't blame her, to be quite honest. I'll just put that out there before we get to it, okay?
Okay.
All right, setting the bar. If you can manage to make it through the day without calling 911 because you think you have an intruder that actually turns out to be a vacuum cleaner, you're doing okay. Now, it's scary. It is scary when you think you've got an intruder, for sure. And yes, you should, if you've got an intruder, call the police from CBS
100%.
Sacramento.
I'd say about 1 a.m. I hear, I was like...
Yana was sleeping with her 2-year-old daughter when she heard noises coming from her stairs.
Yep.
So she texted her friends.
I was like, hey, someone's in my house. They're like, call the police. I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I should probably call the police. All right.
Oh, yeah. She called her friends first?
Yep.
What?
I'm on the phone with the dispatcher, and he's like, ma'am, dude, what do you hear? I'm like, I hear someone walking down my stairs. So it's like boom, 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 boom.
Within minutes, she hears another boom, this time from responding officers forcing their way into her home, trying to catch the intruder.
And you hear, police, police, and then a shuffle, and then you hear laughter. And I was like...
Yep.
Turns out the so-called robber was her Roomba.
Yeah, Roomba. It was the, automatic vacuum cleaner.
Out.
And so she said that she hadn't used the vacuum in almost 2 years, and it had gone down the stairs, and it freaked her out when she heard it because apparently her older son turned it on when he left because he didn't want to have to worry about doing the chores when he came home.
And it didn't, maybe it just lost the parameters, didn't see the stairs, took a tumble.
Yep.
Yeah, that freaked me out too, especially if you weren't used to using that thing
for sure.
a couple of years.
Yeah, so
wow.
Again, I don't necessarily blame her because, look, if you hear someone in your house, you're going to call the authorities. But if you can manage to make it through the day without calling 911 because you think you have an intruder that actually turns out to be your Roomba, then you're doing okay.
That's a good note. But you know what? I'm glad it turned out the way it did.
Absolutely.